Okay, so androids 17 and 18 were just activated, and some of the Z fighters are borderline panicking. All of them are on edge, except for one man. The lineal champion himself is out for blood. He's coming off one of the best wins of his career, and he wants to recreate his legendary run on Namek by picking off the rest of the androids. And look, he really pulls up on all three of them. He's an animal. They're talking trash, he's talking trash, they think it's funny, but this is not a game. 18 steps up to the plate wanting to shut Vegeta up, and we get another classic Android Saga matchup. Like usual, we're going to break this fight down and score it with the 10-point must system. This fight is scheduled for 5 rounds. At the end of each round, the winner gets 10 points, and the loser gets 9 points or less depending on how badly they lost. If it goes all 5 rounds, the scores get tallied, and the fighter with more points wins. But the fight can end in any round via stoppage. Okay, let's get right into it. Sound the bell, round 1, let's go. Android 18 opens up the round lunging in with a big left hand, but it gets blocked. You can see by the look on his face, Vegeta definitely feels the power here. This is not somebody he can afford to give free shots to like his last fight. 18 winds up the right hand, but Vegeta blocks it before she can even get the full extension. He comes in with the right, but she slips on the inside, and you can see her about to counter with the head kick here. Block. Barely blocked though. 18's gonna follow up with the left hand, but again Vegeta stops the shot before she can extend it and holds the frame there. They're both looking like they're gonna throw the right hand, but Vegeta's got the better foot placement here. He's planted. Sure enough, he throws the right, but look at 18. She breaks the frame from earlier and blocks with the same hand that was just pinned. Vegeta follows up with the right hand, but 18 pulls back. Head out of range, chin still tucked behind the shoulder just in case. Right arm blocking the body. Man, she's staying defensively responsible. Right hand from Vegeta, but she shells up to block it. She throws a back kick to the body, but Vegeta catch and shoot counters beautifully. 18 parries the counter. The frames are going to repeat while Vegeta's being pushed back here, but nobody's landing yet. 18 comes in with the right, but a pullback. Again, you can see he's really surprised by her power. 18, overzealous with her opponent against the wall, telegraphs this left hand way too much. Whoop! Vegeta grabs her arm and tosses her away. Now he initiates the offense, but no worries, he's right on her tail. Look at this. He fakes the left hand, then comes in with the knee. She blocks at the last second, but now she's open up top. Boom! Big left hand lands flush. Clean setup. She ate that though. The androids have granite chins, keep that in mind. Remember when 17 smiled after taking that monster of a right hand from Piccolo? They're just built different. 18 flies away to make Vegeta chase her down. He's firing off ki blasts trying to land, but she's swerving them left and right. He eventually catches up to her and they're having a stare down on top of this semi-truck. Vegeta lunges in with the combo, but nothing is landing. Let's take a look at this. Right hand, but it gets slipped on the inside. Body kick gets blocked and 18 has a counter opportunity here. Vegeta is open for that overhand right, but she is not trying to engage right now. We'll talk about why here in just a minute. She parries the left hand, catches the right, beautifully diverts the body shot. Vegeta sees she's heavy on the right leg, so he's gonna go for a sweep, but look at 18 switching her weight to the left leg to avoid getting swept. That's clean. Fast forward to this body kick. Blocked, but it was heavy. Knocked her back onto this car. Vegeta coming in hot, but whoop! 18 is straight up running. This is like Stipe versus Overeem. A couple things here I want to mention. I think the android is trying to draw the fight out a little bit to take some of the steam off of Vegeta's punches, which I feel like most people that watch the fight already know, but I also think she was trying to throw off Vegeta's rhythm by not letting him get into a groove. I mean, look what happened earlier when they were exchanging. Vegeta, like all Saiyans, but especially him because he's such a unique talent, makes adjustments and rises to the level of his opponent. But if you don't give him that opportunity, her advantage is only going to grow. I don't think she needs to fight this way to win, by the way. I just think she doesn't want to give him any chances because of all the trash talk they've been dishing out. They come back to where the fight started, and again, she gets Vegeta to use just a little more juice by drawing out this ki blast and dodging it. Vegeta knows about her infinite gas tank, so at first I'm thinking, man, this is a bad tactic. He should know he's just wasting energy here. But it's like, what else is he supposed to do? She's not engaging, so he has to press the action, but she's just too quick, too slick to land anything. I'm gonna give her a warning here for running. I get it, it's a tactic, but it's just too much. I need to see something here. 18 must have heard me because she swoops in 0 to 100 with a huge headbutt. Came out of nowhere and it cut him too. Vegeta is pissed and he wants his get back, so he comes in again, but this time she's standing her ground. It looks like Vegeta landed the body shot flush, but he actually got countered badly with the knee. He is stunned. I bet you he was expecting her to go in the back foot again, but she hit him with the bait and switch. That's high fight IQ. Look how disrespectful this is, and boom, he gets clipped to the jaw with a palm strike. The Z fighters pull up to the battlefield and Vegeta gets up, brushing it off, still very much in the fight as round 1 comes to an end. Okay, so I'm gonna score this round a 10-9 for Android 18. Let's look at the stats here. Vegeta was up at the start, and 18 didn't do herself any favors with the judges when she was at her track meet. But she really stole the round at the last minute, landed 3 absolute bombs clean, and had Vegeta stunned. Whereas Vegeta landed only 2 strikes, one of which was countered hard. Clear 10-9 round. Alright, it's time for round 2. Let's go. The round starts off with 17 proposing that nobody step into the fight to help Vegeta or else he'd get involved. Everybody agrees, and right as they put the period to the sentence, 18 immediately comes in and lands a lightning fast right hand. Bro, I swear the androids have an insane start speed. I made the same comment about 17 when he fought Piccolo. They just go 0 to 100 like nobody else. 18 trying to follow up, but Vegeta bounces back and lands a headbutt to the body. Now take that hammer fist to the back. She got a good poker face, but that one hurt a bit. It hurt her enough to not be able to get out of the way of his ki blast. Beautiful 3-piece combo from Vegeta, and again he starts the round off ahead. 18 acknowledges his strength, they go back and forth with some more trash talk, and Vegeta closes the distance with a head kick. Block. He's pushing her back with a 4-strike combo, but she's keeping an active high guard blocking all of these shots. The camera pans over to Trunks, amazed at his father for being able to keep up with one of the androids, and I love this. Piccolo just cuts his train of thought off by saying, "Vegeta is cooked." He basically has to spell it out for them that she's making him burn off his energy before coming in to attack. I love Trunks, but honestly this is foreshadowing to his bad fight IQ later on in the Cell fight when he couldn't figure out what was wrong with his grade 3 Super Saiyan form. Like, bro, think. Also, quick question, at this point in the series, who you got in a 1v1, Piccolo or Trunks? I just randomly thought about that. Let me know in the comments. Anyways, 18 pushing Vegeta back, block, beautiful leg sweep. She throws a low kick, but he dodges. Whoop! Look, he can still read her, but he's tired, so he gets clipped with the back fist. He tries to come back in, but block, knee to the body, right hand to the jaw. The Z fighters are shook, and Krillin is pissing me off. He's like, I wish Goku were here, he'd know what to do. Yeah bro, he'd know how to get bodied in a minute or less. That's what he'd know what to do. Your boyfriend can't save you. And this is the second time he said this in a 30-minute window, by the way. He glazes Goku as much as Daniel glazes Mr. Miyagi. Nah, actually that's not possible. It cuts back to the fight and we see Vegeta getting launched in the air. I'm assuming he got hit with the body shot by the way he's folded over like a camping chair from Costco. He's hurt badly. Look at 18 walking him down. He's shook, but he doesn't have an ounce of quit in him, so he comes back in aiming low but dodge. 18 counters with a head kick that gives Vegeta Bambi legs. He's trying to lock back in, but he's gassed out, his arm is broken, and he's in agony. Trunks can't handle it, so he goes Super Saiyan on the spot and tries to come to his rescue. He draws out the sword and tries to cut 18 up like he did Frieza, but this is a different breed of cyborg. She ain't made out of refrigerator parts and leftover Saiyan armor. By the way, I'm surprised Frieza didn't murder his reconstructive surgeon because he botched him. What is this, a blow dryer attachment? Some Christmas lights and a piece of a shoulder pad? Sloppily placed on his head too. Bro did not care. Anyways, Vegeta loses the fight in the second round via TKO corner stoppage. The second Trunks interfered, it was over and the 1v1 turned into a brawl. But we got some bonus footage. 17 drops Trunks with a hit to the back. Tien's a real one, no hesitation. He says, let's get him. Hey Krillin, where you at? 17 clips Piccolo with the wheel kick on the way in. I'll remember that. He's gonna start choking out Tien. Vegeta wants to smoke with 17 now, but 18 grabs him and throws him at Trunks who was coming in. Dang, Trunks is out after just 2 shots, that's crazy. Tien is unconscious too. Piccolo coming in hot, slip, counter to the body. I'll remember that too. Piccolo is out cold. Vegeta is still out for blood though. Comes in with those Saiyan Saga junkyard dog tactics that he used against Raccoon. But 18 is still locked in and counters with an elbow that drops Vegeta. But he's a dog, so he's gotta go out in his shield. Head kick lands that drops him again. 18 crushes the spine. He's still trying to get up, but 18 lands a boot to the stomach and then steps on his arm, and Vegeta finally passes out from the pain. Game over. Here are the stats for round 2, including the brawl, and here are the official stats. So up until where I called the TKO. Insane numbers for 18. She put on a defensive masterclass and just an absolute clinic. Let's look at the fight stats overall while I make some final comments. Okay, so I want to talk about what could Vegeta have done differently to get better results. Where did he go wrong? First of all, I'm going to say no matter what the game plan, it would have been really hard for him to win this fight because of the android's infinite energy. You have to be at least the same level with them to have a shot. That's why we saw Piccolo vs 17 was a 50-50 matchup, because Piccolo wasn't just more skilled, but was also a little bit stronger than him. So he's got a feather in his cap that could mitigate some of that advantage 17 had with his infinite energy. But with Vegeta, he's in such a bad spot in this matchup because he's actually weaker than 18 and by a pretty decent margin to begin with. Then you add the infinite energy and it's just a wrap. And I know some people think, and honestly I also thought, they were kind of equal in power when Vegeta is fresh, but just rewatching the fight closely, man, you could just tell 18 was more powerful right off the jump. Vegeta was getting hurt way more by her strikes than she was by his. It was clear as day. Vegeta just made it really competitive in spots because he's such a skilled fighter, especially in heated exchanges. That's why 18 didn't like to exchange with him until she gave herself an even bigger gap in strength by tiring Vegeta out. There is one mistake though that Vegeta made that if he adjusted he might have been able to win. Probably not, but it would have given him the best possible chance. The mistake was not striking while the iron is still hot. You know what? We needed the Vegeta that fought Raccoon here, that knew the threat he was dealing with and just went balls to the walls, throwing everything but the kitchen sink. Not for the whole fight, or else it would have just been more of 18 running at the track meet, but in those pockets where he got her to exchange. Like after he landed that left in the first round, or after he landed the 3-piece in round 2. Bro, stop admiring your own work, stop talking trash, put your foot on the gas and unleash combos now. I need to see that junkyard dog right now. Don't wait until you're losing to bring it out. But that's the thing though, he was so high on himself from the last fight, it affected his judgment here. It is what it is. I love Vegeta, man. Maybe my favorite character, tied with Goku, but he wasn't gonna win this one, bro. Let's keep it 100. Alright guys, let me know your take in the comments. What do you think about this matchup? Like the vid, it really helps me out. Subscribe if you're new, and I'm out of here.